Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's episode 13 of Building a House, and we have continued on with the framing. As you can see, the walls are on the floor are now standing up, and we built quite a few since then. And so I'll walk you through and show you a few things. We'll kind of go back to the beginning again and talk about how we lay out a plate. Okay, so top plate, bottom plate. This one right here, there's a wall that goes this entire length that we don't want it in the way yet. But the plate's laid out. You can see things like see right there, it tells you that's an intersecting wall. Well, now you can see it actually framed up on that one, and that's what that looks like. So that O means it's these little jagged pieces that basically are to nail the other wall into. So see, like right here, we're able to nail that wall in. And what it does is it gives us on both sides something to, on the inside, hit the drywall here, okay? On the outside, something to hit with the OSB on the outside. So it puts two 2x4s where you need them. Inside or outside corners, you can't really see it, but those blocks that we talked about are back in there. And then this corner's all nailed in. And then this is how it all comes together. Remember, we saw that laying on the floor. There's the header up there that's supporting the weight and spans the window. Right here, see all that wood right there? That's actually where the porch beam is going to come out. So there's a huge jack stand right in there that'll hold the weight of the porch. There's one here, and there's one over there if you look. So that will pick up that. And then the other side of this little porch right here is right here. So those are jack posts to hold those up. So that's built into the walls. That's all the stuff that you're laying out when you're doing it. And like I say, here's another wall that's going to intersect right there. And on this one, now we've put all the blocking in except for this one because we got to figure it out for the cabinets. But we're putting the blocking in as we go. And what it does is it does a nice job of straightening these 2x4s out. So you really have to go through and select your 2x4s and try to get them straightened out. And you can see this one down here. Now the easier way to do this was what we call dressing a wall. So I'm in the process of putting the OSB on this wall right now and doing the cutouts with the saw. It's much nicer. And we snap lines. See these lines right here? Don't think you're so good that you're going to hit that stud all the way down. So I snap lines at where the nails are going to go to make sure we get dead in the middle of that stud. Nailing sheathing has become a big deal lately, but all of those are marked. So I put this sheathing on here. I'm going to continue on here, then we're going to lift this wall up and slide it in place. Now, when we didn't have our OSB, see, that wall didn't get the OSB. So today, Steve has been putting the OSB from the outside up, which is really a pain. It's so much easier to do it this way. When it's down on the floor, you do a nicer job, and it works out better. But so the house is starting to get some character. This will be the back end of the bathroom where the tub's going, okay? And we'll be careful. Now, see this? This is a 5.5-inch wall. It's called a plumbing wall. We'll show you that later. And what it allows is they can get their pipes in there without destroying the integrity of the wall. Right next to it, now we're in this bedroom, and this is the little closet for the bedroom. So on the interior headers, some people don't use a header at all on non-bearing interior walls, but I like to have a header, so I use 2x6. So 2x6 headers on the interior non-bearing walls, you'll see. Anything bearing obviously is going to be a 2x10 or bigger. Those up there, those weren't in the other doors. That is the LVL's laminated beams, right? So the engineer specified those. I think it's a little bit of overkill, but specified those, so those beams are in place now. Big 8-foot front door, 8-foot tall window, 8-foot door in that back, big window there. You can see. So this is the great room and kitchen, and you can see big windows. 3 back there, 1 over the sink, big tall 8-foot door, big window there. And then in the front, big window, and then a big tall glass front door. So this is going to be a very light room with 10-foot ceiling. So when you see this later, it's going to be very dramatic. But anyways, there you go. There's another framing episode 13.